Hi friends, welcome to another week of Socially Distant. Without any further ado, I'm Brian Noonan. If I had any carpentry skills, I would have spent the past weekend building an ark. It's been raining non-stop here in the Chicago area, and large parts of northern Illinois are still under flood warnings. My Facebook feed is filled with pictures of people's basements and yards that have been transformed into sewage-filled pools. I almost said my feed was flooded with pictures, but there's no room for puns or levity when you walk into your basement to discover that all your boxes are completely soaked. We were fortunate to get only 2 small streams of water in the basement. They were minor and one actually went right into a floor drain, so that was good. But my initial panic when I saw the water was epic. I was standing down there screaming, "I need help right now!" so that my wife and daughter would run down and we could quickly move some things out and get it out of the way. Nothing was damaged, so we were fine. This morning it seems like everything has dried out. I'll tell you, every house we've had has suffered from a soggy basement. Our first house was the worst. I tried everything short of paying thousands of dollars to a professional waterproofing company to keep things dry. I even went so far as to dig trenches in the front of the house and then slap sealant on a lot of hairline fractures in the foundation in the misguided hope that I would become an amateur waterproofer and gain the long-term and undying admiration of my new wife. You can predict how that turned out. Yep, cut to me standing in a puddle in the basement, shaking my fist and swearing during the next big storm. Listen, water goes where it wants, and trying to chase it to a specific spot is a fool's errand. Quite frankly, you're looking at one of the world's biggest fools when it comes to water flow. If I could have stuck my finger in a dike like that little boy, I would still be on my knees in front of a wall somewhere, keeping things dry. But for now, I'm going to have to rely on old towels and a dehumidifier to keep the dampness at bay. This weekend, I was reminded that 2 years ago we were in New Orleans to celebrate our daughter's graduation from Tulane University. In an odd twist of fate, that weekend there was a huge storm in New Orleans that caused the cancellation of one of the big outdoor graduation events. Mother Nature, sometimes you are a bitch. I feel bad for all the kids who graduated from high school and college this year. Both groups have worked hard and worked toward this milestone, and now, because of a virus, they're being robbed of the pomp and circumstance that usually accompany their achievements. I admire the way most schools are adapting and trying their best to give these students some sort of recognition, whether it's virtual ceremonies, tribute videos, or recorded messages of support and encouragement from celebrities. It's easy for old folks like me to discount the importance of these events because their graduations were either long ago, uneventful, or they didn't graduate at all and they harbor deep-seated bitterness and jealousy toward anyone who was able to secure their diploma or degree. I clearly remember both my high school and college graduations. Now, I might not be able to recall every tiny detail, but the overall feeling of having accomplished something is still pretty vivid. I wish I had some words of encouragement to impart on the class of 2020, but let's be honest. Most of us don't remember the commencement speeches we were subjected to. I remember who gave my college commencement address, but I couldn't tell you one word of the speech other than congratulations. And even that one I'm kind of guessing at. The only thing I will say to this year's graduates is that you have one of the most unique graduation stories in recent history. You had to finish your scholastic year remotely, take your finals at home, and do all your celebratory graduation drinking alone in your parents' basement. You've learned to adapt in ways most of us never had to experience. I know it sucks. Missing out on celebrating with your family and friends, basking in the glow of your hard-earned accomplishments, and getting to wear those flattering caps and gowns is tough. But in the long run, it won't change who you are and what you achieved. Down the road, you're going to have other more important things happen to you, and this will become what it has become for all of us, a really nice memory. It's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to be angry that your celebration was taken from you. Those feelings are going to pass, and you'll be left with a fantastic graduation story that highlights what your education really accomplished, namely, turning you into a person who can solve problems, meet challenges, and persevere. So, congratulations on all you've achieved, and good luck with all the achievements yet to come. Wow. Pretty inspiring, huh? Yep, I'm quite the wordsmith. All right, time for me to wrap this up and get back to seepage watch in the basement. Until next time, stay safe, stay home, stay dry, and as always, stay socially distant. Bye.